Hi, I'm Jada Newsom, and I would like to represent the cat party. We have quickly learned that Pawville 20 will be one of the most memorable places for Mr. Andrews, but I want to make it as memorable for us too. As a leader of the cat party, I have collected some of my party's ideas and suggestions. I would like to have 10 minutes of silence when we pack up so that we don't forget anything. Also, we can pack up faster so that the people that do jobs can have time to get their jobs done. 2 jobs that we could add are class monitors. These 2 students could be the top 2 Andrews All-Stars each week. We would rely on these students to direct our 10 minutes of quiet time at the end of each day. These monitors will also report back to Mr. Andrews with the class behavior during specials. 5th grade can be stressful, right? It was suggested that we have access to stress balls at our tables or a designated place in the classroom. These can be available by students who are feeling stressed or during any classroom activities. If the stress balls are being used inappropriately, Mr. Andrews will put them in his basket and we will have to earn them back as a class. 5th graders are the best readers in the school, right? Pawville is also very busy in the morning completing our planner notes. This is the reason I think we should not be allowed to go to the library for three days. If you need to go more often, it could be because you probably have not read the book or you did not get the right book for your reading level. I would also like the option for students to write summaries of the books they read. These summaries can serve as a review of the book and we can keep them in our binder for students to review. This can help with other students decide if they want to check this book out and read it as well. These summaries could be optional learning opportunities, rewarded with a marble in the jar. We all learn in different environments. Some of us like quiet where others are used to working in a more noisy setting. This is one reason that I think we should be able to bring an iDevice. Some people might focus more if they have music playing to help them concentrate better. I also think it would be nice if we could have just calming music playing during our test or silent learning times. After a week of raining weather like last week, I think it would be great to have indoor recess options. Our class allows us time to give our brains a mental break. I think it would be great to know that no matter what the weather brings, we will have time to play somewhere. My final suggestion would be to allow Pawville citizens the option of a homework pass, or 5 jelly beans for answering the podcast bonus question correctly each week. I am a hardworking student who not only works hard to succeed myself, but I work much harder to make Pawville 20 a memorable success for all of us. I plan to involve the Pawville citizens during our last year at Northern, so let's make this a new year with new ideas and Newsom for president of Pawville.
I think I will represent Cat Party best because I have a strong potential and am ready for whatever comes my way. Those are just a few reasons why I should represent our party. I don't want to make this classroom as boring as sitting in a dark trench. I also don't want it as playful and non-educating as Mickey Mouse's clubhouse, although that would be interesting. I do want to be the kind of president that is fun and interactive. So with that, I have ideas. Bouncy bands, stretches between classes, extra recess on Wednesday, chewing gum with rules, a suggestion box, and other brilliant ideas. I think that for fun in our class, every now and then, we should have a contest to see who can bring in the most recycling. Then, at the end of the month, Mr. Andrews takes everyone's recycling and turns it in for cash. With that cash, we could buy more stuff such as jelly beans, prizes, board games, and more fun stuff. I also think that every 10 marbles we get, we receive candy or a prize to remind us how great it would be to get 50 and have our marble party. And in conclusion, I want to be the best president I can be. Please remember, don't make this the boring trench. Make it the happy rainbow. Just not too happy because I don't want Mickey Mouse showing up. He's kind of creepy. Anyways, let's make Pawville awesome.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Catron, and I would like to represent the cat party. I believe Pawville would be a better place to learn if you could get a homework pass, earn marbles, line up boy, girl, and have a brain break. I believe getting a homework pass if there are no names on the clipboard for 3 weeks will help encourage people not to get their name on the clipboard and reward the people who follow directions. I believe giving the class 5 marbles for every week we don't have any names on the clipboard will help people follow directions and help us meet our goal of 50 marbles and having our party. I believe if we line up boy, girl, we will stop talking in line and arrive at our location on time. I believe if we have a brain break, we will have a chance to people will have a chance to clear their minds and continue to the next subject. I think I should be the next Pawville president because I have many ideas to make Pawville a better place to learn. Homework passes, marbles, boy, girl, and brain breaks are just a few things I will make happen.
I'd like to start off by introducing myself so that those of you that don't know me that well can get a better understanding of who I am. So, who am I? My name is Alyssa Pill, and when I'm not at school, I'm usually doing homework, practicing or playing for my travel softball team, or cheering on my favorite basketball team, the Duke Blue Devils. Don't be worried, Tar Heel fans. I promise to be fair and not show favoritism as I seek to win your vote and represent the cat party. I think that I will represent the cat party best because I will try my best to have inside recess, but only on rainy days. I also would like for us to have a suggestion box, as well as having more activities. I will try my best to make our class a chewing gum class, as well as getting 5 marbles for every 3 days we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard, 7 marbles for every 4 days that we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard, and 10 marbles for every 5 days that we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard. I'm going to try my very best to have inside recess on rainy days because we shouldn't have to just sit there and do nothing just because of the weather. I would try my best to get games in the class for inside recess. I'm pretty sure that I'm speaking for most of the class as well. I also would like for us to have a suggestion box in the class. We could decorate it with Pawville colors. This will help me know what ideas the class wants me to consider. I promise I will consider all ideas. I don't want to leave anybody out or hurt their feelings. I would try to let our class have more activities because I don't know about you, but I love fun activities. I hope y'all do too, so let's get activities started. I would definitely try to make Pawville a chewing gum class. It helps you fidget less, and I don't know about you, but honestly, I fidget sometimes, and I bet some of y'all do too. I hope this can prevent you from doing that. I would definitely try my best for our class to get 5 marbles for every 3 days we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard, 7 marbles for every 4 days that we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard, and 10 marbles for every 5 days that we don't get somebody's name on the clipboard. We should do this because it will improve our class's behavior. Also, a lot of people in our class will probably be glad that we are doing this. So, vote for me for Purple Pawville 20 as your next president. See you later. Oh, and by the way, whoosh, Pawville rules.
I believe Pawville would be a better place to learn if we could bring mobile devices to learn, if we could chew gum in school, if we could draw some, if we could have an idea box. I think it would be good if we could bring mobile devices if permission from parents. It could help us research because we only have 2 computers. And if you're like me and you like listening to music while you work, this would help a lot. I think we should be able to draw sometimes because drawing is a way to cure stress. Because it calms you. When you are calm, you work better, so you get better grades. If we had an idea box, this would make everybody involved with the class decisions. If you have a really good idea, you could put it in the idea box. If you had a really, really good idea, we might be able to make it into a Pawville law. I think we should be able to chew gum. I think that it helps you. Why I think it helps you? Because it helps you focus. When you are focused, you get better grades. Don't think I'm making this up. This has been proven by scientists. It is, but there has to be rules, like you have to throw away trash. These are reasons I think I should be Pawville president, because if you use these ideas, you will be more focused, you will have your part, and get better grades. These ideas would make Pawville a better place to learn.
Hello, fellow Pawville classmates. I am Ryan Smith, and I would like to be the Pawville president. I have overcome many challenges in my 10 years, so I know about working hard. Let me tell you a few main reasons why I am the best candidate for the job. As your Pawville president, I would be sure that our classroom is very organized. Right now, things are a little bit out of place and messy. Classrooms should be neat and things should be easy to find. I think organization is very important. It's easier to learn when things are not cluttered. Another presidential action that I would focus on is how we trust each other in Pawville. Most people get along, but some people make it hard for others to learn. By being disturbative, talking and playing bumps our learning. There's a time to play and a time to learn. The two should be separate. As president, I will help our class focus on learning and working hard. It is important to make sure that we help each other every day. One last change that I would like to make as president is to create learning groups, and a learning group has students who can teach each other. Sometimes kids struggle with things like math or reading. When those kids are in their learning groups, there will always be a Pawville expert to help them. No one should be confused. Thank you for considering me for the Pawville 20 presidency. Go Pawville!